is exciting because it's the end of the week. Good morning, you guys. Happy day. Happy Friday. Happy end of the week. I'm just getting everything set up here for our show today. So welcome in, you guys. Dear Jack, welcome in. If we put glasses on, I can see. Oh, look at that. Leon, welcome in. Foxy. Gina Hart is in the house. Good morning, you guys. We are going to be hanging out for a little bit. So this is just kind of like a community hangout. Not necessarily, you don't have to be a reseller, but we talk about reselling things, but we also talk a little bit about everything on here, it seems like. So we are going to get some stuff shipped that sold yesterday. Shy is here. Oh, excuse me, Shy's daughter is here. Welcome. Sophia, I see you, T. Hello again, Threads. Welcome in. Miss Paper is in the house as well. So, curious, you guys, how are we today? Are we shipping items today? Are you at a regular job? Are you not a reseller and you're just hanging out with us? Reselling can be exhausting. I have 20 packages to ship and no motivation. Here, let me send you some motivation. You got this. You got awesome people out there waiting to get the stuff you have because you got killer stuff. You did it. Let's go. Let's ship. Let's hang out. Hello, had my first show last night. Sold 23 items. It was awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Knocks on that. Congratulations. That's rad, guys. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat for the first show. Guys, that's the most nerve-wracking part about doing Whatnot is doing those first shows where you're just like, oh, you're like so nervous. So yes, let's go. That's amazing. Ooh, saying hello to our good friend. Just one more chapter. This is our mod. She is fantastic. I missed you so much at the end of the show, Danielle. Oh my God. We were like doing Levi's and all this, and I had to say the sizes over and over again. Oh, thank you for the tip. Oh my God, that's so generous. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's amazing. Just one more chapter's like, girl, I had to go to work where I get paid. You get paid in what I used to pay my sister-in-law that was my receptionist at our salon. We owned a little salon, and she'd come in just to hang out, and I always paid her in imaginary golden meatballs. I mean, that's what we're paying you in. Liz, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Erica is here. Erica, you just won a followers giveaway, I think. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, absolutely. We are here to support. 5 stickers left. That's it. This is all of them, guys. This is it. This is the buggy. This is the end of the stickers as we know it. When these get bought, I can change my hair color. And look at this mess. You guys, we need to get these bought so I can change my hair color. Look at my grow out. Oh my God, it's disgusting. We've got to get it fixed. So get a sticker so I can change my hair. Rooted in Lux, welcome in. Zoe Teeks, welcome in as well. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. We are going to ship out. So this is everything that sold yesterday. Let me get over here. Linda, I see you over on YouTube. If you guys are joining us on YouTube, welcome in. If you want to participate in the chat over on Whatnot, you can just follow the QR code that you see up here in the corner. If you want to stay and hang out on YouTube, that's fine as well. Helps me to get hours. I'm trying to get monetized. Guys, it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm telling you. Trying to get monetized on YouTube is like the most difficult thing I have ever done in my life. Now, that being said, I'm not doing like, clickbait stuff and stuff. So if I was doing clickbaity stuff, I think it would probably be a little bit easier, but that's just not my jam and jelly. I'm going to authentically get there. Coop, what is up? It is hard out here for a pimp. Liz with another sticker purchase. Liz with another sticker purchase. 4 more. Another sticker purchase. We're getting so close, guys. 3. Liz with a sticker purchase. Yes. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are we going to sell out? Is it going to happen? Yes. I think that's it. Is that it? Sold out. my God, Linz, did you ever know that you're my hero? Oh my God, yes. That means I can change my freaking hair color now. Look at the grow out. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, awesome. Now I got to decide what color I'm going to do and get stickers ordered. Oh my God. You think I would be more prepared. I would do pink. We just did pink though. So it went pink was the first color. Now it's blue. And now we've got to do another color. What should I do? What color should I do? Yes, I was pink. I was just pink. Green. We got green and purple. All right, you guys. I have not decided yet. So we got to figure it out and get the stickers ordered. God's in the house. Rainbow would be fun. Bright, groovy, orange. Ooh, I love that. Oh man, I have not done orange in years. That would be super fun. Rainbow would be fun. All right, you guys, let's get stuff together. Now, if you guys got shows coming up, please shout them down below. I do see a couple sellers in here. I see God is a seller here on Whatnot. That's Eaterist to God, good friend of ours. House of Coop, really good friends of ours. Jacob and Ashley, they are fantastic, great sellers with like, I don't know how they find what they find. Their stuff is so stinking cool. Like, it's bright, it's bold, it's beautiful, it's vintage, it's gorgeous. Like, oh my God, I need a bank account of $1 million because every time I go in their shows, I want to buy like every single thing because it's so cool. Oh, they find the greatest vintage stuff. So if we've got other sellers in here, let's do this. We're driving 2 hours to shop right now. Let's go. That's the hustle, guys. That's the grind. That's what I'm talking about. I can't let me 5-year-old watch you if you get rainbow or she makes me tired her enough as it is would send her into a spiral. Oh my goodness. I know. Well, and growing up, like I had only boy cousins. So I am one of 12 cousins, and I'm the only girl. I had a brother and then I had a boy as a kid. So I literally had no girls, which is probably why I'm a tomboy. But so I never had anyone's hair and stuff to like make rainbows. So I think that's why when I got older, that was like my first career. I was a stylist, henceforth the scissors. Just like a play with hair and make it rainbow and stuff. I'm about to meet up. Oh my gosh. So yeah, God, guys, hearts in the chat for God. This poor dude, he had his storage unit with all of his reselling stuff broken into, which is like horrible and devastating and insane. So we are sending you love. We are hoping the insurance goes through. We're hoping everything turns out and these vandalous, scandalous get busted. Guys, they went and put a lock, these thieves went and put a lock on his storage unit like they owned it. Right? That's insanity. So Meg, oh my God. Okay, guys, we've got our good friend Meg Lectic here, right here. So she is a brand new seller on Whatnot. She just had her first show last night, but you would not think that she just had her first show. It was so good. She did such a great job. And she had this amazing idea of doing this thing called the vault where she like put everything that didn't sell into this one big thing, auction that off. I'm telling you, she is incredible. Her sense of humor is like perfect. She's awesome. You would think she'd been doing this her whole life. It was such a good show. So make sure you guys follow her. By the way, she had some sickeningly disgusting vintage items on there. They were so good. Like I was literally just sitting there like drooling. And oh my God, Meg, if I didn't have a garage full of stuff right now, I would literally have bid on every single item. Those people pirated you. You got pirated last night. Like this pricing that they got was incredible. Such a good show. I'm so proud of you. You did amazing. July 1st is the next show. Let's go. Pixie Palace. This is another new friend of ours. Pixie Palace has sponsored a couple of our giveaways too. So make sure you guys follow her. She is such a sweet, kind human, great seller, just a really neat, nice person that's been doing sponsored giveaways for us, which really helps us out too, because, you know, we're doing all these discounts for the prep for the show. It all takes time. And then, you know, when we got to pay for the giveaways, we don't mind doing it, but it's always nice when the Nice Comms crew steps up and helps with some of those because it can get definitely pricey and expensive when you're doing it yourself. So love that. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her a follow. Reptile Guy is in the house. What are you doing? Reptile Guy, I was thinking about you the other day. So down the street from me, there's a gas station, and in the gas station has like a little plaza. I stopped there to get gas, and I realized for the first time, and I can't believe I've never noticed this before, but there is like an a reptile gecko, like amphibian place where people go and buy amphibians and geckos, and welcome to Texas, and food, crickets, and all that kind of stuff. It's basically like a pet shop. That's the word I'm looking for. And I was like, I can't believe I've never noticed it before. But I think I noticed it because I see your name. And I was like, oh my God, I bet that's the Reptile Guy's place. So do you have a business down the street? Hazium's Paper and Crate. Welcome in, Pout and About. Oh my goodness. Love you guys too. Thanks so much too, Lynn. Shout out for selling out the stickers. Oh, I'm so excited to see those be done. And we're going to get some new ones. I have an idea for the design. So I kind of come up with some of the ideas, and then Justin does all the graphics and designs them. So those are like our own creations, so to speak. So go BTG, what's going on? All right, let's get some of this stuff shipped out. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Bay first. So we already did our whatnot shipments. Thankfully, we did it last night before we lost our internet. Our internet went out last night. We had a really crazy storm here in Texas. Internet went out at about 10:30, I think, last night. And then it didn't come back on until like, I don't know, like an hour and a half ago, I think, maybe 2 hours ago. So that's why I postponed this an hour, because I was like, I had to play with the times, because I was like, I don't have internet. So anyways, thankfully we've got internet now. And we just sold this item here this morning. So this is going to be a Pearl Snap shirt. Y'all know I love selling my Pearl Snaps. Native Hawaiian Finds, welcome in. So this is a brand called Duke's Bark. Not a crazy like bolo brand or anything, but I just really liked the look of this little one here. Just a little short sleeve Western Pearl Snap. We're going to go ahead and get our shipping label for this. I've had this for a little while, so I went ahead and took an offer on it. I originally had it listed, I think for 16, and I went ahead and sold it for 12 this morning just to kind of flesh out some inventory. We are running so much stuff now through Whatnot and listing so much stuff, trying to get our garage hoard cleaned out, that I am in the mood for making deals. Let's freaking go. So we're going to go ahead and get this shipped now. Here's a little tip for you. When you ship anything that's got a collar, rather than folding it in the center and creating that crease, if you just pop this top down just like this, then you bring this over, bring this sleeve over, bring this side over and the sleeve. You go down once, up once, and then fold. Couple things. Number one is going to be in a 6x6x2. Anytime you can ship anything in a 6x6x2, it fits into a cubic measurement that the post office loves, and so you wind up saving on shipping. The other nice thing about this is you'll notice the collar isn't folded and all the buttons are inside. So you don't have to worry about the buttons getting injured or harmed. No buttons were harmed in the shipping of this item. What happens when you're late on Whatnot shipping? It's my first time. Pixie, I'm not sure. You know what? I haven't had that happen yet, so I don't know. I would imagine you probably just get like a little percentage down thing or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows what that is, the answer to that. So I can't imagine it's anything horrible. I mean, life happens. Like, what are you going to do, right? So I can't imagine it's anything terrible. I have 3 nights to ship out today. Oh my God, Pixie, get it going, friend. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a lot of shipments. Vicky, welcome in. Val's, welcome in. Yeah, shipping is tough, man. It's one of the reasons why we started trying to get our whatnots shipped right after the show. So we've got a good friend, Old Chef New Tricks. He was doing whatnots. I don't know if he still is, but he was doing them at one point. And he said something. He said, if I go to bed and I've got orders to ship, I just get so like anxious. And I realized that I get like that too. So we are trying to get all of our orders. You guys will see back here. This is everything. Thank you guys, by the way. That's everything from last night's show. And so we're trying to do that in the evenings. That way, when I get up in the morning to ship out, like, because we ship pretty much every single day. So when I get up in the morning and either Justin is shipping or I'm shipping or whoever is shipping, we can do like the Bay, the Pashi, the Poppies, the Urkari Maze, and do those and not have that plus whatnot. Because that's what was happening to us in the beginning, is I was waiting till the next day to ship, but then I also had my static listings, which would be like your Bay and your Pashi and all that, all together, and it was like so much. It was too much. It was too much for me, and then I get all anxious, and I'm like such an ADHD girl on top of it. So it's like, not only do I start feeling anxious, but then I start feeling like I'm failing, and then I start to spiral, and it's like this big old swirl situation. And so I am trying to predicate that by shipping when I can right on time. Are you doing garage sales tomorrow? I'm doing the Horde, just one more. Yeah, we were talking about it last night and trying to decide if we wanted to go out garage sailing or if we wanted to finish the garage. And I think we're going to work on the garage. So tomorrow, we still have clothes to hang. Like, I'm not done. We did, how many was it, Danielle? Do you remember? We hung, it was like 670 pieces or something like that, I think, plus the stuff that was already hung. So I think we had like 800 altogether, something like that. So I have 1,000 pair of shoes that I need to organize. We've got hard goods, and then we still have boxes and boxes of clothing. We're not done. We just ran out of hangers. So we have more hangers coming, and we're going to work on the Horde. So I think until I can get here's how I feel, and this is just a me thing. I feel like until I get that garage tackled and organized, I got no right going out and getting, because here's the problem. When I go garage sailing, I don't get 10 items. I go out and I get like 150 to 200 items. And if I bring that many items back into this house without going through, guys, we haven't even tackled the living room Horde yet. So that is what your girl's doing. We are going to do the garage Horde tomorrow. We are going to get it cleared out and keep working on it. And get that done. Meg says, I'm doing shipments today, learning a few things along the way. Meg, if you have any questions about any of that, feel free to reach out. If you need help with the shipping stuff. Well, Wendy, welcome in. I'm working on shipping today. Says hello again. Nervous about the whatnot. Whatnot does it. Hopefully, it's not as confusing as people say. Girl, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's as confusing as people say. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's true. Like the whatnot shipping, it's just not intuitive is the problem. It doesn't take in consideration like if things need to be wrapped in bubble wrap or the size or dimensions of items. So you really have to know your items. Now, clothing is not as difficult. We do priority and flat rate. So that way, when we do a show, people just pay up to $9.21, and then after that, we take care of the rest of the shipping. Now, some shows we got to pay a whole bunch. Some shows we don't pay any at all, but it kind of all comes out in the wash. We have found that is the easiest way for us to do it. I know a lot of people that do hard goods do priority and ground advantage because their items are like bulky and heavy and they wouldn't fit in flat rate boxes. Those are the two ways that I have found. Or you can do like what K-Way does. K-Way just does priority and priority. So he does $1 or a pound an item regardless of the size, unless it's like a puffer, it's like really heavy North Face jacket or something. But he generally does priority. So what happens is you pay to $9.21, then you essentially get free shipping kind of for your next few items, and then you pay $9.21 and you get like, so he does it that way. So you just got to kind of play and figure out what your audience likes. For us, the easiest way has just been the $9.21 max shipping. Everyone gets a deal. Everyone gets a good deal, especially because we're still trying to grow here over on Whatnot. I mean, we've only been on this platform for like 3 months or so now. So we're still growing, stretching, learning as well. So Daisy Lane in the house. Daisy, I'm so happy to see you. How you doing today? Yep, ADHD sister here. It's starting to hit that level of overwhelm avoidance. Yeah, I know. So we call it the Cheesecake Factory moment. That's the moment where the ADHD kicks in and you literally become like hyper frozen and overstimulated and like you just don't do anything and you stare at something or you wind up scrolling on your phone. It's an actual thing. Like, I feel you. I get it. Yeah, I was like 620 something. Yeah. It's all good. Luckily, I just have clothing, so it should be easier than having oddball stuff. Yeah, I have learned that I don't mind doing some hard goods shows, but I prefer doing the clothing. The shipping of the hard goods, I look at like how much stuff like Bearded ships out, or I look at like House of Coop, like how many little items they ship out, or Double D, like oh my gosh, they ship out so many things, and I just am like, how do they do that so fast? They're so quick at it. Hello, friend Alan, welcome in. Guys, Ala here is a new friend of ours and has like the most amazing, awesome like toy stuff. Like if you're into anything kind of like in that culture, great deals, great seller, great really quality stuff too. Meep, what are you doing? I see you sneaking in here. Back, says Miss Paper. All right, guys, see you over on YouTube as well. Okay, let's get this printed out here. So let's get weighed and printed. We are gonna be, should we guess it? 8 ounces. 8 ounces. Ooh, 7.5. 7.5. Volumes of vintage. I see you sneaking in here. What are you doing? Pamela? Good to see you, my friend. How you have a show coming up today too, don't you? I think if you guys have any shows, please feel free to shout them out. This is all about resellers or business people or really anyone that wants to come in here. You want to talk about your regular business? You want to talk about house painting? We can talk about that too. We can talk about whatever you want. All right, so our friend Deborah here in Indiana bought our Duke's shirt. She paid $5.99 for shipping. We're paying $4.57, so we made about $1. I spent $1 buying this, so that is perfect, covers that cost, and I love that. Your hair color looks great. Oh my goodness, volumes of vintage. Thank you so much. We sold out of stickers today, which means that now I get to change my hair color. So we're just trying to decide what color we want to do next. And I don't know which one I want to do. I'm feeling like I'm not sure, but it's going to be something fun. Pamela, what is it that you sell too? Remind us. Remind the chat here. Renee, let's see, is it Renee Rabo? Welcome to the party. We are hanging out. We are shooting the shidle and being cool because that's what we do. All right, next up here is a little bread and butter. I mean, these sell, these always sell, these don't ever not sell. This is such a nice little bread and butter. I have sold this same shirt probably 200 times. This is a Nike dry fit. This is in a 2XL, which is great. We used our keywords, preppy, streetwear, and gym is our keywords in the title. And then, of course, our keywords in the description are going to be loose, baggy, oversized, preppy style, outdoor, stay dry, summer, golf, all of the good stuff there. Got it sold for 25 bucks over on the Bay. I have a BYOV show tonight at 6 p.m. If y'all can make it, that's wonderful, guys. Let's go in and make sure we're following our friend here, Volumes of Vintage, and let's hang out and see what we got going on tonight. So that should be fun. I love it. Yeah, that's what this is for, guys. Let's shout our stuff out. All right. This is great, cute little sticker here. They're going to get a sticker and a thank you card. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this down here so that this is a 6x6x2. If you'll notice, we did the same thing with that collar where we didn't fold it in the center, and that makes our people happy. Yeah, so in your descriptions of your Nike shirts, anything that's dry fit or Under Armour heat gear, or Columbia OmniWick or anything like that that has anything to do with moisture wicking, make sure down in your keywords in your description you put like stay dry, absorb, like any of those kind of words you can think of, because you got to remember people, oh my God, all the sponsor the giveaway! Ah! Ding, 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 ding. Guess what? You, my friend, are going to get up on this board at our next show. Your name is going to get shouted out in bright neon lights, and we're going to get you some followers. We're going to get you some bookmarks. Thank you so much. That helps Justin and I out more than you know. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your new referral joy, Cam Hawk. I see you sneaking in here. Cam Hawk's great. Cam Hawk's a new friend of ours. Very excited. Don't be a sweaty mess. I know, right, Foxy? Woo, you got to stay dry. In Texas here, I'm telling y'all, I live in like dry fit stuff. Like it's so sweaty. Yeah. Don't be so moist. Why you got me so moist and sweaty? Ugh, that just sounds disgusting. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna get our shipping label here. So I paid $1 for this. We sold it for $24.70. This is going to Leonard in Massachusetts. Leonard is gonna get his nice shirt here, and he's gonna be very happy. So 6x6x2. And he paid $5.99 for shipping. We're paying $5.62. Made about 30 cents on that. So kind of goes towards the purchase of the shirt. And we're going to get this printed out. Your home state says just one more chapter. I should have known. I love that. Edgar's, what's going on? Ad Fund is in here. Thrifting over 50 in the house. Meat Beep is laughing. Meat Beep's always laughing. I see you there. Thank you, darling. I love the sticker I got from you. Oh my God, it's on your fridge. That's awesome. That's like super honoring. That's rad. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. Y'all always make me feel so good. Literally, like, I love this community. Y'all are my friends. Y'all are our nice comps crew. Y'all make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my community away. Bray Perry, welcome up. Hit me up when you get the new one. Hey, you'll see them. They'll get announced. They'll get announced. You guys all have to stay tuned. There'll be little, by the way, I don't know if anybody notices I do this, and this is maybe just for my own amusement, but I put little hints, like you know how we do our videos on the TikTokies or the IGs, or the videos that we have in each show, I'll put a video ahead of time. There's usually little hints in those videos of something we're gonna do or something that's getting announced. There's usually a little something in there, so y'all have to look for those. Maybe no one's noticed, but I amuse myself. Oh my goodness. Alice says this is a great community for sure. Man, I agree. Like how in the world did anybody do this job before having a community like this to come into? Like Whatnot is my hero for creating this. And then, we met so many of our great friends over on the TikToki when we were doing lives over there. We do them all over here now. But it's just been so amazing, for sure. Fox says, is it better to cancel or reschedule? So I always reschedule because you already get bookmarks. So on your shows, you'll have people that have bookmarked. Those bookmarks stay. So if you were to push a show out until whenever you need it to, those bookmarks are still there. So those people that were interested in coming to your show will still get a notification when that show happens, whenever you decide to do it. So I always say just reschedule. Yes, always reschedule for sure. Okay, yeah, for sure. She's a do Valley girl. All right, next thing we've got here is this adorable vintage teddy bear with this cute, this is such a soft teddy bear with this cute little, what do you call that? Like a little muff thing, I used to have one of these when I was a little girl. Super cute. This is a really nice brand too. This is called Dandy. Some of you may have heard of it. Super soft, really cute little bear. And I think this one might be going a pom-pom muff. That's what it's called. So I think this looks like it might be going international. Let's take a look here. It is. So this is going to Marla, and Marla lives somewhere. I can't tell. All I can see is that this is going to Glendale Heights, because Glendale Heights is where, in Illinois, is where all of our packages get shipped for international. So we're going to go ahead and get her wrapped up here. So we're just going to tuck all of her little appendages here. And then we're going to go ahead, get out our Mr. Saran wrap or Mrs. Saran wrap. She does kind of look like a Grateful Dead bear. Oh my God, Fox. That's such a good point. I probably could have sold this in 5 seconds if I would have put that down as a keyword. I didn't even think about that. That's so crazy. The Reselling Shack, welcome in. It is a very cute bear. Man, Krasendak, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so we are going to get our little bear here all snuggled in. And I like to do a little saran wrap. I think it just keeps things from getting hurt. It also kind of brings the size down just a little bit, so that we can make sure that we're staying within our shipping parameters that we originally set. So we're going to go ahead and just cut that there. This saran wrap, guys, by the way, I get this from the old Amazon-y. I am still still on my first bulk order. We bought, I think it came in a pack of 5, and I still have some left. And I've been using this now for like 2 years or something insane, like super crazy. It lasts forever. If you guys are ever interested in seeing what supplies we use, if you're over on YouTube, you can find it really easily. Let me just type it in here. Let's see. All right, so if you're on YouTube, you should be able to see that here if it works. Let's see, give me a second. There we go. So if you're on YouTube, you should be able to follow that link tree and you'll be able to see all the supplies. If you're here on Whatnot, do I have my, what did I do with that? I don't even know where I put it. Anyways, if you go to, here, let me do this. God's always good about putting the clickable one. I don't know how he does that. I'm not fancy like that. So if you go to this link tree, this is all the reseller supplies that we use. Everything that's in there, it's under reseller supplies to get you started, is all the stuff that we recommend. You don't have to get it, of course. I'm just saying this is the stuff that we use on a regular basis and all the little gadgets and things that work for us. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and get her snuggled in. Cute. We're just kind of taping down the edges. And by using that saran wrap, you can see how much smaller we were able to get that, which is going to save on the shipping for sure. All right, we're going to get you in a bag here, my beautiful papoose, and off to your new home. Custom wood burning. Welcome in. I think, did I watch, or I went into your show, I think maybe. No, are you on TikTok? There's somebody over on TikTok doing custom wood burning. I don't know if that's you. I was about to post it. Thank you, God. Boris in the house. Good morning, Joy Enterprises. Welcome in. Erica Lucille, you're pretty great. You know what? I agree. Anonymous Pink Man, what is happening? All right, so we're just getting this package all snuggled in. We're going to go ahead and throw in a thank you card and a cute little penguin because why the heck not? And we're going to get it all snuggled in and sent off to our new friend Marla. And this bear is going international. You know, I love that so much. I think that's one of my favorite parts about reselling is knowing that something cute like this is going to get another chance. It's going to go overseas. This is some bear that someone bought for someone for Christmas, probably in like 1990 or something. And it was most likely going to end up in a landfill or something. And instead we were able to rescue it. And now it's going to go overseas and someone's going to love her. I always think of, I'm such a sucker for Disney. I don't know, do we have any other Disney fans in here? But I love watching Disney movies. I want to be a Disney character. I am Joy from Inside Out. Anyways, so I love Disney movies and I love Toy Story so much. It's like one of my favorite like franchises ever. And when Jessie does that song, when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together, life was but a dream when she loved me. Every time I watch it, I get like emotional. It's so amazing. But I always think about that when I sell a toy. Like this was somebody's treasure and then someone got too old for it and now it gets to go and be someone else's treasure. And I'm like such a nerd for that. It just makes me so stinking happy. I don't know if anybody else feels that. But it just makes me very, very happy. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and go over to Pirate Ship. And I wanted to thank you guys. So I have had so many of you guys say over the last couple months, why aren't you just importing your stuff from eBay into Pirate Ship? Why are you copying and pasting it? And when I had checked on how to do this, like, I don't know, I guess it was like last year, there just wasn't an easy way. It would import all of my sizes and it would like pre-decide, and I didn't like it. But they fixed it. It's totally different now than it was before. So very, very excited. I want to thank you guys so much because now I don't have to copy and paste. It just is so much easier. So I owe this community a huge, huge thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me. It's going to save me time. So thanks so much, you guys. So we are at 1 pound, 6 ounces. This is why we're better together, guys. This is why we are better together. Lollipoppy Bailey, I see you sneaking in here. Kiana, good to see you. Yes, that's how I got my username. Sending discarded clothes to a new home to say hello again makes me happy. Me too. That is great. I love that. I love that that's why your name is that. You Retro Toys and Games, you are so welcome for the support. I love your stuff. You have like amazing things. Retro Toys and Games, and I believe Retro, didn't you just do a new drop down in the shop? Didn't you just load new stuff in your shop? Michelle Resells, welcome in. Oh, is it a different person on TikTok? Okay. Well, custom woodburning is such an amazing art. I definitely, are you on Whatnot? Do you do shows over here? Because we're gonna have to check that out. Came in on the end of that. How are you importing eBay? So 2 trinkets. If you are over on Pirate Ship, there is a place that just says connect to your eBay. And I'm trying to remember, I think it's under settings. Justin helped me do it, but I believe it's under settings. So if you just go in there, there's a way you connect to your eBay, and then you just every time you want to use Pirate Ship, you just click import from eBay, and it'll show all of your listings. Now, I don't do all of mine over here on Pirate Ship. It's just for me, I do if it's over £1, because then I wind up saving a little bit of money. All right, let's go ahead and get this here. So we got 12 by, we'll call that 8, 12 by 8. And let's take a look here and see what our rates are. Now, this is super important. I do want to make sure on eBay that I had, yes, so I listed this bear as 1 pound, 9 ounces. It's not that heavy. I made its dimension 13, 12 by 6. I always size up over on the bay. And the reason I do that is because I want to make sure I cover my butt for international. So we sell a lot of stuff internationally. And so because of that, I want to make sure that I'm not putting too low of a weight in. So I always overestimate a little bit on the bay, because once somebody buys something, I go in and edit the size anyways. So when in doubt, size it up so that you don't end up in a pickle. So let's see, this is going to cost $7.36 to ship. They paid $8.99 plus whatever they had to pay to get it to whatever country they're in. So that made us $1. So that's amazing. I sell heat gun art and seller products on here. Oh my gosh. Guys, let's follow Custom Woodburning and make sure we check that out. That's amazing. Yeah, Pirate Ship is absolutely the GOAT. I love it. It makes me money every single day. Alicia loves fashion. I do too. We have that in common. All right, so this is going to our friend here, Marla. Let's get this label printed out and send it on its way. Here we go. Printing now. All righty. Oh, the labels changed just a little bit. You ship in that stuff and you notice when things change a little bit. Something in their font changed. So that's cool. All right, so there is that, and off to its new place. And what's great about being connected to eBay is I don't have to copy and paste the tracking number in anymore, which is so amazing. Y'all, I owe you all so much for pushing me to get that connected, for sure. Annie Poor, welcome in. Happy to see you. You're very welcome. Yeah, if you guys got any shows or anything coming out or questions about reselling or anything, feel free to ask. No question is off limits. Let's see. What do we got here? We got another shirt. Okay, so this is going to be Tommy Bahama. Man, I sell Tommy Bahama about as quick as I can list it, especially this time of year. So this is a Tommy Bahama Silk Boy. So this is a silk button up. There's your stitched Tommy Boy embroidered. Has a really nice little herringbone texture to it. Got this for $1 probably, or $1 or $2 at a garage sale. This is an XL and it sold for $23.52. Most likely that sold because of an offer sent out by Nifty. So Nifty, and we're going to get this into a 6x6x2. Nifty is the cross-listing software that I use. I believe it is the best that you can find on the market. Nifty not only does all my listings for me, so it generates through AI. All I have to do is go and put the price, put in, copy paste my master keywords from our master keywords list, and then just do last looks. So I do all of my listing on Nifty. I import in photos. It creates listings for me. I go in and I edit anything I need to. That listing goes live, and it immediately goes live on the Bay, goes live on the Depoppers, the Pashi Markers, and the Urkari May. So it goes live on all of my static selling places, so I can get stuff listed like this now. My listing, I used to be able to get 20 items up in a day on a good day, on a kick butt, insane, lost your mind, awesome day, I'd get 20 items up. On average, it was usually about 10. Now I'm able to get up anywhere between 30 or 50 without even blinking an eye. And it's great because I sell stuff out of our store as quick as I can get it in there. So my numbers are almost always steady, which is great because then we're getting sales every day, and that is the idea. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? We've got a cute little guy. Look at him. What's his name? His name is Jacoby. His name is Jacoby, and he is getting sent to a new friend here, Pete. This is going to Pete in Illinois. Pete in Illinois. Now, some of your keywords you'd want to use whenever you're selling anything like this is like cruise, vacation, tropical, loose, baggy, stay dry, moisture wicking, anything that is silk or linen. You want to put that on there because that is going to help get it sold for you. Viscose or bamboo, hemp would be another one that you could do that on as well. Almost Alabama. Doing today, my friend? I'm happy to see you. How's my lady today? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this down. We are in a 6x6x2. We are at, let's see, 10 ounces for that, under a pound. So we're gonna go 10, and then we're gonna go 6x6x2. And our friend Pete here paid $5.99. We're paying $5.31 to ship it. Made us a little couple extra cents. Those cents add up too, guys. Those cents add up so fast. Swifty, Swifty! I see you sneaking in here, my friend. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on? Oh my goodness. If you're joining us over on YouTube too, if you want to ever be a part of Whatnot, all you got to do is follow that link right there. And if you've never been a customer before, you get a shopping credit, which is amazing. So you can spend it at our shop, at our show, or somewhere else, wherever you want to spend it. All you got to do is follow that QR code you see up there in the corner. All right, that is going off to Pete. Thrifty Swifty is great, guys. Thrifty Swifty Thrifty, remind me, how often do you do your Disneyland shows? So she goes to Disneyland, does like a Disneyland fireworks thing, and I think she's got one going on tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Thrift and Vintage, what are you doing? What are you doing today? Okay, next thing we've got here is a vinyl record. This one definitely has seen better days. This is a pretty desirable. This is the Johnny Cash Best of Ring of Fire. Unfortunately, this outer cover has definitely lived a rough life. However, the vinyl that is inside of it is in really, really good condition. So we're going to go ahead and get this shipped off here. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I started doing records. Now, a good friend of mine, Chef, that sends these out, he takes the record out. He has like a whole system for it. And I just don't have the supplies and equipment for that. So what I started doing was I just started taking a piece of our foam here and I cut it down to be about the size of the inside of this. Now, vinyls are great because they already have, they already have that protective sheet in there. But I want to make sure that this thing stays in really good condition. So I am going to get this puppy here shipped off and by putting a little bit of this in here. So I'm just going to double this over. We're going to cut this down to size, and it's just going to help to add a little bit of protection. I don't know that it's necessary. I have shipped so many vinyls. I've never had anything happen, but this is something I just started doing with the last few vinyls that we have shipped out, and I've gotten a couple good reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing now. So I'm taking the actual vinyl out. I'm leaving the vinyl inside of the sleeve itself. So I'm leaving it in the paper. But then what I'm doing is I'm just taking and putting a little bit of foam in here just to kind of give this a little extra protection within the packaging itself. So I'll just slip this back in here. And vinyl, like I said, the vinyl on this is in great condition. The outside has seen better days. So I just slip a little bit of foam in the front and then a little bit of foam in the back. And it's just helping to add a little bit of protection especially on these ones that have like the older cardboard here. So I'll show you what that looks like. So just something a little bit like that. So it's protected in there in between. It's still in its original. And then I just leave a little bit of that flap left at the top. And then I just wrap it down. That way I don't have to worry about it shifting inside of it. So it looks like that when I send it. And I've gotten, like I said, I think 2 really nice reviews recently on how I've been doing this. So I'm going to keep doing it just like this. And then we're going to take and do actually one more piece of foam here. Now, I get this stuff for free. If you are a reseller and you have to pay for this stuff, I probably wouldn't advise it. I made connections with a guy in town here, and he has an overabundance of this from his job. And so I am able to get it for free. And so I don't mind being a little generous with it. Any of y'all that have ever bought a hard good for me on Whatnot all know you get like mad amounts of foam. I need more vinyl. Yeah, me too. Tonight, last one before I take a couple months break, guys. So go into Thrifty Swifty and join her tonight if you want to see some Disneyland fireworks. So cool. And she's just such a neat person, guys. Bucky's here. I see you sneaking in. Always on the lookout for my friend Bucky and any Bucky's items in a 2XL. I'm on the hunt for you, my friend. I'm on the hunt. I keep coming across Bucky's stuff. I just keep coming across it in not the right size, but we're gonna find it, I know. Living on a budget, mama. I hear that. I hear that. I am the penny pincher. I'm the girl that opens up the container of toothpaste to scrape out the toothpaste at the bottom. I'm the girl. Justin always laughs at me. Okay, you guys want to know how cheap I am? This is how thrifty I am. You know when your deodorant gets to the end and it's that little piece that normally like you can't get much out because it'll just pop out, like, but there's always stuff left in it, right? So I take it and I just take the thing out and I just use the little thing. Like, why not? There's tons of deodorant in there. I'm not gonna throw it out. That's insane. I have a new tag, 4th of July. Ooh! God, that is coming, isn't it? My gosh. Is there anybody, who else is in here? Who else is in here and will admit that they are cheap like me? Do we have anybody else? Am I going to be the only one that admits she is cheap and thrifty? I mean, I buy all my clothes from garage sales or concerts. That's it. I will wear the same clothes until they are literally like falling off of my body. Alabama says I'm cheap. I love it. We got someone else that will admit it. Alabama, I love you. I can totally see you just being like, oh, I'll admit it. I got no problem with that. I grabbed all the food they were throwing out last night at work. No shame. Just one more. I am telling you, that's one thing I miss. Like, just like people I've lived with, roommates in the past. I had people that like worked at restaurants. My brother used to be a chef, and so he'd bring food home and stuff. And I miss that. My son worked at this place called Fondy's. It was a pizza place. He worked there every Sunday. And so he'd bring home a giant pizza and this really good, yummy, like Italian, Greek style salad. So every Sunday I would get those leftovers and just wait. Lynn says, I'm on the cheap. Lynn, I am with you. No shame in this game, baby. I had a friend once say, I bet you stick your soap charts together. I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't you? Hello. Yep. Me too. I'm wearing jeans I bought in 2004. Foxy, that's my girl. That is my girl. I am wearing garage sale shorts, the cheapest Hanes underwears I can find. My Tellix, which are the same shoes I literally wear every day until they have holes, and then I buy a new pair. And a t-shirt from a concert. That's from today. And the same earrings I've had since like 2002. I'm telling you, everybody, like all my friends know me by my like green earrings because they're like, oh my God, you've been wearing those a million years. Hustle, what in the hell are you doing? Guys, this is a great friend of ours. I can hustle all day. If you guys want to go to an absolutely hilarious, ridiculous show, this is the guy you want to go see. He is funny. Everyone that comes to the show is funny. There is going to be an inappropriate joke. There's going to be talk about pickles. There's going to be a no junk here, y'all. There's going to be an oh my Lord. There's going to be a yeehaw because AZ is going to show up. I am telling you right now. You got to follow Hustle. Hustle, don't you got a show tonight? I think Hustle's got a show tonight. Serio, what's going on? Chad, any news about the truck? What's going on with the truck? What's up with the truck? Is there something I don't know about or I forgot about? Could be either of those two things. So these little bags are so great. They fit vinyls. So look at that clutch. Look at it. Look at that clutch. So this one sold for $11. I would have been able to get more for this if the outside had not been so trashed. I think we could have gotten closer to like 16 to 17 on this vinyl. But like I said, unfortunately, the outside was trashed. And then I get these from the old Smile Amazon store, a little do not bend. Do I know that it helps? I don't know that it helps, but I like to pretend that it does. Transmission gone under extended warranty. I'm hoping is approved. Oh, Lord. That is rough, man. That is rough. I am so sorry you're dealing with that. That is the worst. Rental for now. Oh, God, that sucks. Well, and the worst part is, Hustle, I'm guessing you use that truck for your storage units too. So that's really tough. That is unfortunate for sure. All right. So we've got 11 ounces here on our vinyl. So I like the foam. And then it should be 14. So 14, yeah, they're always 14. 14 by 14 by 2. They paid $463. We're paying $463. All of my media stuff, I just do like calculated because I don't need to make extra money. Everyone knows how much it costs to ship a vinyl. Though, dude, Hustle, I can't even imagine. Did you win any units recently where you're supposed to clear them out though? Ooh, what is it, a Nissan? Excuse me. Thank you very much. We had a Nissan. We had a Pathfinder, and we literally drove that thing into the ground. I didn't have any issues with it ever. I bought it brand new. That thing literally drove till it couldn't drive anymore. Then we gave it to our son, who then beat it into the ground, and then still sold that thing for like $1,500. Like that Nissan was a workhorse. I am telling you. However, I've got a Ford Escape now, and I do love my Ford. But I do think our next purchase for car-wise, because this one's paid off, so I'm not getting another car payment. I will drive this thing until it explodes. But the next thing we get is we're probably gonna get a truck, because with doing reselling without having a truck, it's definitely difficult. Like I can't buy anything big. Like I've bought vintage buyouts. I do a lot of buyouts, so I buy people out. And I've had to make like 3 trips and stuff. So I definitely need a truck. Just one more chapter says, I love my Nissan. Oh, a Titan. Those are good. Those are good trucks. I mean, the transmission blew, so I'm not sure, but see, Charity's a Nissan. Not now. Now I'm a Ford Escape. Just because of the newer models. Oh, with the CVT transmission. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, our Nissan was a 2000 and maybe 2004 or 5, and I bought it brand new off the lot. I was just so tired of buying cars and putting money into them. I had owned a Chevy Blazer that we owed money. Oh my God, you guys, I drove this truck, right? The Chevy Blazer. I should never have bought it. I bought it from this place called Christian Carpenters. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, they're, Christians. They're going to be good business people. I was very young. And I bought this truck not realizing that they had just made the transmission look good. Someone had put oil in the radiator, and so it gummed up this entire Blazer. So it was literally like smoking. It was about to it was going to explode basically. So I drove it into the auto dealership on January 2nd because I knew then I could get last year's models. So I drove it in on January 2nd, and the guy said, I still owe $3,600 on this thing. And he's like, whoa. And I said, I know you're not going to give me any money for it, but I just need you to take it. I just need you to cancel out what I owe from this Christian carpenter's place. And the second I said the name of the place, the guy goes, like he already knew what was happening. And so I'm an injustice warrior, so I did kind of destroy this business a little bit. We're just going to put that there. But so I went, and I had gone back to Christian Carpenters multiple times and said, hey, this is what's going on. And they said, sorry, all sales are final. No, we didn't do any of that. And then come to find out, I lived in a small town. Come to find out, I was not the only person that had had this happen from this car dealership, which, by the way, wound up going out of business. Crazy, right? So I show the guy the car that we're going to buy this Nissan from at the dealership. And he's like, okay, well, I just need to take it on a test drive just to make sure. And I said, okay. My auto mechanic friend Devin told me I have like 2 miles left on this thing before the transmission's going to bottom out. And the guy's like, oh, ha, 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 it can't be that bad, right? So the guy takes it on this test drive, and I can hear him pulling out of the dealership, and it's like, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. It's like so loud, right? He makes it like down and then just turns around and drives back in, and he goes, oh my God. He goes, this is the worst sounding car I've ever heard, and I've been doing this for 20 years. He's like, your transmission is literally going to fall out the bottom of this truck. And I said, I know. He goes, well, what's wrong with it? And I said, pop the hood. So he pops the hood and looks at it, and it's literally just the whole thing. The radiator had been replaced, but re-gummed up. The transmission was like smoking. Everything was just like gunk and bubbling, and it looked like a science experiment. So needless to say, they took care of it. They paid off half of it. The other half got tacked onto my new loan. But lesson learned. So at that point, I've never bought a used car since then. It's the only thing in my life that I just will not cheap out on, because I don't want to ever go through that again. I had the same thing happen to me with a Buick Regal. So it's like, I just get so nervous about that kind of stuff. So Mo Thrifty Gang, Kelly, what's going on? Yeah, it was crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So anyways, I'll be venting live soon. Ooh, I'm excited to hear what goes on. Hey. Okay. All right. So next up here, that's everything that sold yesterday on the Bay. I think we have one item on Poshy. Did Justin grab it? Let me see here. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. So this is a Thundercats Tower of Omens toy. Now, I bought a lot of Thundercat stuff at one point. Oh my God, we made so much money on that Thundercat. So crazy. I don't know if I don't know if you're in here, but we made so much stuff on that Thundercats. I went to a garage sale. This is why you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? It's always a no if you don't ask. So I'm at this garage sale, and it looked to me like they cleaned out a storage unit, right? And so I asked them, I was like, do you guys have any, like, because they just had like some clothes and some hard goods. I bought some Sonos speakers and stuff. The first set of Sonos speakers I got. But I asked, hey, do you guys don't have like any like old video games or toys? And he's like, we got a bunch of like these things called Thundercats. And I was like, oh, what's that? So he goes over and he opens up this giant monster, huge crate, plastic crate. And it's all vintage Thundercats, new Thundercats, He-Man stuff, tons of Masters of the Universe. There was so much stuff in there. I bought the entire bucket, I think, for like $60 or something. I got some speakers. I got that. I got a couple other things. I think I spent $100 total. So I think it was about $60 on these toys. We have to have made probably, oh my gosh, $1,500 on that bucket at least. Happy Friday. Natural State of High. I see you there. So this is one of my last Thundercats items. Now, all the other ones have been sealed. This one has not. It has 1,000,000 parts and 1,000,000 pieces. So rather than spending copious amounts of time to make sure it's all there, I just listed this as, I don't know if this is all here. You're going to get a great deal because I'm not going to spend my time going through it. There's some things that are worth spending your time on, and then there's some things that are not worth spending your time on. So I am going to stick a little bit of paper inside of here, though, just because this is all loose, and we're going to get it shipped off to its merry new person here. And yeah, we're good. Put some paper in here, just so it doesn't like totally completely shift around in here. and then we'll send it off to whoever bought it, whatever their name is. Coley, Ohio. I see you. What are you doing today, girl? All right, we're gonna do that. Since this has already been sealed and opened, we'll go ahead and just tape this down here. This package is beat anyways, and that feels pretty good. Okay, we've got this box here, which I can see Justin laid out for me. However, it is kind of a big box. I mean, it's Poshmark, so it doesn't really matter, but that's a pretty large size box. I think what we might do, I guess we could cut this. I guess we'll just cut it. Unless, because it's Poshy, so I should be able to use priority. Let me take a look here. Let's see. Let's see if there's any way that we could make this happen. No, that's not going to work. What about maybe one of these or a couple of these? Probably not. No. All right. Now, yeah, I guess we'll just play make a box. I mean, does it really matter because it's Poshmark? As long as it doesn't go over 5 pounds, I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's tear this. If I can do this box, keep it under 5 pounds and not have to cut it, we're going to be close with paper. So, all right, we're going to cut it. I'm thinking, give me a second. Yep, we're going to have to. Man, I hate when I got to play let's make a box. Finally went garage sailing this morning. Coley, what did you get? Rooted in Lux. Welcome to the party. What you end up finding? Did anybody else go garage sailing? Do we have any other garage sailors today? Oh, it fits even better that way. There we go. Now we're clutching with Crisco. We're going to go ahead and use our little fancy tool here. We're going to play Let's Make a Box. And there we go. And then we'll use Works. If you guys haven't seen me ship a lot of stuff, a lot of you probably haven't seen this little puppy. My beauty, my queen, my Works. Leon, welcome in. Electric Attic, welcome in. Banana Republic linen pants and Levi's for $1 each. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's my girl. My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. She finds linen clothes and Banana Republic. She finds Levi's for $1, 'cause that's just what she does. Ooh. All right, there is that. And then we're gonna use our safety razor blade because we don't want to come out with some black Mayas. That's for you, Coley. Because my love is in Ohio. All right, there is that. And then I'll show you guys a little trick here that I do. The old trickster. So normally on Poshmark, I don't care what the size of the box is because that's irrelevant. However, this is so close to the 5 pound threshold that if I don't slightly cut this, I am going to end up in a world of owing money. Okay, so once you've done your box and you cut it like this will fit inside of here and create a new side. However, we want to lose some of this cardboard because we do not want to pay extra. So we're going to lose that there. We're just going to get rid of all of this extra that we don't need. Is this what you want? Is this what you need? And we're going to cut that there. Carefully cutting so that we don't cut our fingers. Because if you know me, you know that I have spent so much time in emergency rooms for cutting myself. Accidentally falling, breaking something. I am what they would call a bit klutzy and haphazard. Well, here's the problem. My brain is going one speed. My body's going another speed. And those two speeds don't always coincide. Do we have anybody else in here that's like on the klutzy situation? Because that is me. Meep, meep. Rex and Galaxy, welcome in. My kid loves your vibe and your earrings. I do too, but specifically she keeps commenting, natural state of highs, kid. What are you doing next to you? Love it. That is a super score. Oh my goodness. Brianna Fair, welcome in. Lene Johnson. Hey you. Erica Lucille's here. Erica Lucille's name always reminds me of my grandma, and that makes me happy. K-Sam, what are you doing? What in the hair is going on? All right. So this little cardboard, I keep all this cardboard too because I use it for when I'm shipping other items. So what we've done is basically cut this box and then cut it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this side in here and it's going to automatically make a smaller box. Now, like I said, this if I wasn't so close to the threshold on Poshmark for the 5 pounds with this, I would not be bothering doing all of this because the size dimensions don't really matter. But because we're so close to the 5 pounds, anything over 5 pounds on Poshmark, you do not ever want to sell anything over 5 pounds on Poshmark because you get charged extra. And it's not just a little extra, guys. It's a lot of extra. So we're gonna just put that there, then we're gonna tape this down here, and tape that there. Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka, laka, boom. Okay, all right, one more time. And just like that, boom, we have an instant box. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of foam in here, just to keep this safe. So we'll go down with that. This box is already beat to literally HE double hockey sticks, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love this. You guys, look at this. This is so cute. It's an avocado kicking his own pit. That makes me happy. And yes, I'm amused by little things like that. All right, let's check the weight of that. We are at 4 pounds, 3 ounces, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a party now. All right, so there is that. There's that. We're going to tape this up real nice, Clark. Put this there. Boom. We're going to use our free eBay tape here. Don't forget, guys, too, we're creeping up on the end of the month. Make sure if you are a reseller over on the Bay, make sure you cash in your rewards to get your free supplies. I always go for the tape. You don't have to do the tape, but I always do the tape because I'm cheap and I don't want to have to buy a bunch of tape. So, Carly K, I did. We did it. And the crowd goes wild. Oh my gosh. What do you guys got going on this week? What is happening in your life? Does anybody have an exciting weekend coming up? Does anyone have a boring weekend coming up? Does anyone have what we would call kind of medium coming up? All right, so we're gonna make sure that this is all taped really nicely. We're gonna cover, because this says that there's a battery in there, which it is not a battery. This was delivered to me by our favorite place, Amazon. that I spend way too much money because I'm terrified of going in stores because I hate all of it. It's so people-y inside of stores. And it always feels like, oh my god, this is like the 90s kid in me, but it always feels like a social experiment of weirdness. Like going in stores, okay, I can't be the only person in here that thinks this. I go into stores and there's like all these people just living their lives, looking at prices of things on tags and like searching through things, and it all just feels like fake and weird and strange and insane to me. That has got to be a me thing. That is a neurospicy something right there. I just always think it's so strange. My daughter's birthday's today. Going to a hotel with a lazy river and pizza, what she requested on Sunday. I love that. Just one more chapter. Ready? Here we go. Just one more chapter. What is your daughter's name? Remind me. Boring on Purpose. I love Boring on Purpose. Those are the greatest ones. Harper. Okay, ready? This is for Harper. Happy birthday, you are special. You're getting older and so much better. We all want to celebrate you. That's why we're singing this song. So happy stinking birthday, you are special. That's for Harper. Mama Myers, what's going on? Loud, what's going on? I'm a people watcher to the core, so yes, always a surreal thing to be in a store. It really is. Oh, that's wonderful. Ruby Glow, welcome in. Okay, let's get our package here shipped off. Let's just make sure all of our corners look good. And probably do one more around here since we did. Let's make a box here just to make sure. I like sending it on Poshmark. It says the pay on it. Okay, let's get this. Harper, your mom is the best mom ever. You're so lucky. I love that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this shipped off. So we sold this. Oh, and we just sold something else too. So we sold a vintage brush popper shirt. Let's see. Oh, that one we shipped out yesterday. Never mind. So this is a Thundercats. So this is only 15 bucks, but I mean, I paid probably 25 cents for it. The ones that I had that were new of this were like $30, but I just wanted to sell this thing because I don't know that all the parts are there. And I literally put in my listing, I don't know if all the parts are here. So please do not return it to me saying that all the parts aren't here because I don't know if all the parts aren't here. So this is going to Jean Marie in Idaho. Printing this out. Here we go. See ya. And it's welcome in. No One's Profit. I love that. That's a great name. Welcome in. Okay. So that is going to Jean Marie. Congratulations on getting your Thundercats potential item. Okay, let's get this here. And then we're going to go over to our next place. So we sold something else on Poshy, but it's in the other room. I may grab that in a second. Let me see if I can find this quickly, guys. If I can find it quick, then I'm going to grab it. I'll be right back. All right, got it. Boom. We did it. All right, perfect. So that's going there. All right, so we just sold this. This is by a designer. His name is Porter Made It. Very hard to find his stuff. He doesn't make a whole lot of it. He's pretty popular over on IG. So this is a sick little hat. This is all like granny embroidered, like a granny tapestry. Really, really sick little hat in great shape. There's your P Porter top. Really, really nice. Great hat. I got this for $1 at a garage sale. It's the same place I got a pair of Yeezys for like $1. So pretty crazy. Okay, here is that. And we're going to get a box for this. And fortunately, hats fit so nicely into these 7x7x6s. Fishy Phil! Swim, swim, swim. What are you doing? Good to see you. All right, we're going to get this here. And this is our Poshy. So got this for $1 and it sold for $25 over on the Posh. Over on that Posh Tosh. Oh my gosh, Tosh 2.0. I just remembered him. Oh my gosh, whatever happened to that guy? Dude, that guy would be canceled now. I don't think you could get away with what Tosh got away with back in the day. All right. So here is that. We're going to put a little thing in. And like I said, these hats fit so nicely into a 7x7x6. It's always such a beautiful little presentation for the person to open up to that. So there's that. They are going to get a sticker here. What are they getting? They are getting a little Sleepy Sloth sticker And wrap that up. Put it in there. Welcome back, Alabama. Shopper 72, I see you. How are you today? All right, wrap this up here. Boom, done. We're gonna go ahead and download this, get this label printed out. And this is going to Sabrina Porter. That's interesting. Huh. All right, follow me on this. So this is a designer, and his name is Porter. And it's Made It Designs. So it's Porter Made It Designs. Like I said, popular over on IG. I'm 99% sure he's out of California. And this is going to Sabrina Porter. Now, this hat is no longer available. He only makes a few of a style, or maybe even one or two of a style. So I am wondering if this is like a buyback or a family member or something. Because what are the chances of that? Like, that's interesting. Woo! Scooby-Doo! We got a mystery! Interesting. Interesting. All right, there is that. Perfect. All right, and then let's take a look here. That should be everything on the Posh. So mark as shipped. And then mark as shipped. Boom, done, bing, back down. Okay, now we're over on the Depoppers here, and I think we only sold one thing yesterday over there, which is not uncommon. It's interesting because Depop, or we sold 2 items, looks like. Depop used to be, for me, like the best place ever to sell. I was selling anywhere between 5 to 7 items a day over there. This is my theory. The average age of Depop buyers is like 18 to 30. 35 is kind of max age usually. I'm not saying that if you're over 35, you don't buy stuff on Depop. That's just a general age. So many of that age group are over here on Whatnot now, buying things, so because they don't want to do static shopping, which is when you look at pictures and buy stuff, it's called static shopping. They want to buy live auction items, and so you have so many of that like age group over here on Whatnot now, purchasing stuff like from T-shirt Bros and whatnot. So that's kind of my take on it. I could be completely off base on that, but I feel like in the last like 6 months or so, Whatnot has really become so much huger than it was before. I mean, there's like news reports coming out on it. Like it's a way bigger deal than it's ever been. And it's an interesting coinciding time. All right, so we've got this here. This is a pair of, I think these are Lululemons. Let's see. Yes, so these are Lululemon pants. They are a pair of men's Lululemons. Now, I got these for, I think I paid $6 at a garage sale for these, and they sold for $32. Now, what is cool about this one is I got the nicest message from this buyer. So, he was asking about the size and everything, and I could tell that he wanted to really make sure they were going to fit him. And so he wound up buying them. And so I said back to him, thank you. Whenever someone buys something from me, I have a little copy paste message. It's like, thank you so much for your order. If you run into any issues with the delivery of the item or anything else, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks so much and have a great day. So I sent him that, and he's like, thanks so much. He said, can you make sure you ship this fast? He said, I have a date on Monday. And I really want to wear these to the date. And so I sent him a message back, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. I was like, good luck on your date. And he was like, thanks. So that's Depop for you. Depop is all about the conversation, because I always say Depop is like a social media platform that just happens to sell items. And so if you can have conversations with people over there, you just end up selling a lot more items. Like when I accept an offer over on Depop, most of my offers get bought. Everyone always says they have so many problems with it, and I'm not saying all of mine do, but I think it's because whenever I accept an offer over on Depop, I send a little message that says, Thank you so much for your order. Once the it says offer accepted. Once payment is applied, well, you know what, you guys, let's just read it. Where is it? Oh, you're on my phone. I can't read it to you. It says, thank you so much, or offer accepted. Once payment is applied, I'll get this item shipped out ASAP. If you run into any issues with the delivery of the item or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Thanks so much, and I appreciate you. It's like creating that conversation. So if you're having a hard time with people following through over on Depop with actually buying the item, I would suggest sending something like that. This is like, however in your own words, but like, offer's been accepted. If you want to apply payment, I'll get it shipped out, because that age group wants to have a conversation about it. They don't want to just buy an item. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, all of us older generation, we're like, we just want to buy it and get on with our day. We're busy, let's go. Younger generation, they want to have a conversation, they want to hang out, and they want to have human connection. So, Sweetie 25, welcome in. Great to see you. Okay, so we're going to get this shipped out here. And we're going to go ahead, and I ship all of my Depoppers from Pirate Ship. I know not everybody has the ability to do that, but we do. And so we're going to go ahead and get this shipped out here. And this is going to go to, where is this going to? This is going to California. Miles in California is going to be going on a date and having a great time. And I'm very excited for him. And let's get this in a bag here. And there is that. Boom. Ding dong. Ding dong, darling. Ding dong. Did anybody else watch that show, Glow Up? Did anybody watch that? I really liked that show. And I love that lady that was on it with like the big glasses. And she's always like, ding dong, darling. That's a ding dong. I don't know. Anybody knows what I'm talking about, but I really liked that show. It was fun. And then they'd have the twins people at the end, and they'd do like makeup on them. And whoever was the fastest. I'm fascinated by it. I don't really wear makeup. I can't really do makeup. So it's exciting to watch people do their craft. It's amazing what people can do. All right, so these are 1 pound exactly. So we are going to go ahead and get rates on these here. California always kills me for shipping. Let's see. $7.57, that's not bad. And then he probably paid $8.99, so we probably made money on that. So we're gonna print this out right now. And we gotta get these, you guys, we gotta get these shipped off to Miles. Miles has a date. Miles has a date. Miles, the name Miles always reminds me of Miles O'Brien from Star Trek. I know, I'm a nerd, it's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, and then we've got one more item on Depop. I don't think Justin pulled it, so let me see here. Give me a second. Hey, Just, are you available? He might not be able to hear me. Okay, let's take a look here. We are going to mark this as shipped. With this is USPS, and I may have to go in the other room and grab this item real quick here, guys. Give me just a second here. Let me see what the SKU is on this. So I put my SKUs in my description, especially for places like Depop, so I can like just quickly see what it is. $18.91. I'll be right back. $18.91. I don't see it in there. Did he pull it for me and I'm just not seeing it? We got mystery Shaggy. Oh, here it is. Yep. He got it. It just had fallen. It is adorable. Okay, so this one here, this is another perfect example of a Depop shopper. So this person is getting a Destiny. This is the Taken King. I just ran this on Whatnot and nobody got it, and I was really surprised. This is a 2015. I think it sold for $20 over on the Pop. And no, I'm sorry, I took an offer, I think, for 16 on this. So this is going to Ethan in Texas. So this is another example of a Depop seller or Depop buyer. Sent me a message. I said, thanks so much for your order. I'll get it shipped out as soon as I can. And he said, thank you so much. I have 72, what did he say? I have over 72 hours into this game. And I'm just so excited to get the t-shirt or something. Let me see. Let me wait. I got to see what this. I gotta see what he said. Let's see, how do I find our conversations? Let me take a look. Oh no, not 72 hours. I'm sorry. I've got 7,000 hours on the game. Just know this isn't stolen valor. That's a nerd. I love it. That makes me so happy. As a fellow nerd and gamer, 7,000 freaking hours. That is insanity. So he's gonna get this, and don't worry, it's not in stolen valor. I don't know what it means, but it means something, my friends. It means something. So let's go on to our new friend here, Ethan in Texas. And Ethan is going to get a slice of pizza. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? Woo! Charity must be getting hungry. Pizza sounded good. You know what sounds even better than pizza? A nice healthy salad for the 400th day in a row. That sounds so good. Why would I want pizza when I can have a delicious and nutritious salad? Female, so welcome in. All right, here is that. Here's that. Boom, bake, back now. Bong, dong, walla walla bing bong. We're going to copy this, and it is going to go over into pirate ship here. Stolen valor is like when someone wears the uniform without actually have been a soldier. Oh! Alabama with the clutch. Excuse me. Thank you very much. That's amazing. Oh my God. So I get it now why he said that. He's like, I'm a real person wearing the t-shirt that plays this game. I'm not just wearing it to wear it. That's incredible. That makes me even happier. Okay, so you got 6 by 6, and this is going to be probably 7 ounces. Boom. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. She's a wild one. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Had to get by. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, it's only $4.44 to ship this. Thank you very much. So we made like $1.50 on that shipping. I'll take it. Yeah, I do love it too, Alabama. I agree. All right, we're going to print this sucker out. Here we go. This is going to our friend Ethan and his 7,000 hours on the game Destiny Rise of the King. Post office is going to love me today. I'm going to be pulling in the back. All right, let's get this put here, and here. And then I believe that, I don't think we have anything on the Okarime, but we will take a look just in case here. Selling stuff on, anytime I sell anything on Okarime, I'm literally like shocked. Like, oh, that's crazy. We sold something there, but we didn't today. All right, let's take a look. Anything else here? I think that is everywhere. Everything's been shipped. All the whatnot's been shipped. Awesome. All right, you guys, I am out of here the rest of the day. I'm working, so I'm working, you're working, we're all doing it together. I'm going to be photographing the stuff that didn't sell on the Whatnot show last night so that we can get that listed on the bay. And then I'll be back on tomorrow. So normally we go garage sailing. I'm not garage sailing tomorrow. We're going to tackle the garage. So we're going to go through the hoard. We're probably going to end up going through shoes tomorrow and clothes. I have probably, I have hundreds of pairs of shoes. So I need to go through and separate them out, like what needs to be clean, what is just ready to list. I've gotten incredibly lazy on cleaning shoes, so I don't clean them as well as I used to. I just give them a nice little polish and they're good to go. And then we're going to be hanging up clothes and sort of do hard goods. Woo! I'm going to get a workout tomorrow. So I'll be on tomorrow. I have it listed at 8 a.m., but it probably won't be 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to be changing the time today for sure. I'll probably do it a little bit later in the day. So Brenda Faz, welcome to the party. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and raid someone. Lynn, thank you again for selling us out of the stickers. Thank you so much, Pixie, for the sponsoring a giveaway. Your name will be up on our running board for our show on Tuesday. Just one more. You have a great day as well. Harper, have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful birthday. Congratulations on having the greatest mom of all time. And we're going to go ahead and raid someone. Let them know that you are in the Nice Comps crew, and that we are hanging out. All right, we're going to go ahead and let's get this rated here and see who we've got. If we've got anybody on here that we know, let's take a look here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I don't think we've ever rated them before. This is Treasure Chest, Texas. And just let them know we sent you in. They're friends of ours. I don't think we've ever rated them before, so I like to kind of share the love a little bit. So, all right, you guys, have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.